Welcome to the East Northamptonshire town of Irthlingborough. Irthlingborough is a town on the River Nen in Northamptonshire, England. It had a population of 8,535 at the 2011 census and was the smallest town in England to have a Football League team, Rushden Diamonds FC. Until the latter part of the 16th century, Irthlingborough formed two parishes. The one with its church of St Peter standing in the village of the south side of the main road, and the other with its church of All Saints about a quarter of a mile east of St Peter's. The site of this church is a field overlooking the River Nen. Irthlingborough Carnival is now in its 80th year. It is a much loved and well enjoyed part of Irthlingboro's history. The parish church St Peter has a lantern tower, unusual for Northamptonshire churches, which was built to guide travellers across the Nen Valley in foggy weather. It also has doors at the four cardinal points. In the past, ironstone was mined near Irthlingborough, and as part of the local ironstone mine, a tunnel was bored between Irthlingborough and nearby Findon. The tunnel still exists, but the Irthlingborough end has been landscaped over, and the Findon end sealed with concrete. Here is a film showing some of the Irthlingborough mining from 1918.
How we used to do it, the place has changed very little outwardly. This old film was recently unearthed at Ebbw Vale. Nowadays we go 2¼ miles in from the tunnel mouth, and the roadways in the ironstone total many miles. The old film was silent, of course, which accounts for the apparent great speed of working in those days, and of reading for that matter. You see, silent film is taken at a rate of 16 frames a second, whereas today's sound projectors show 24 pictures per second, so that this film is moving at 1½ times the speed of actuality. That means that they were not working quite so fast as the film indicates. As you see from the titles, this film was made by the British Thomson Houston Company. probably to celebrate the new electrification which they just accomplished, making Irthlingborough the first iron ore mine to be electrically mechanized. All this, of course, is exactly as it's still done today. Faces here still to be remembered. Can you spot Bill Osborne, who retired a few weeks ago, or others? It seems as though they worked in their Sunday best suits in those days. All this is 33 years ago. Does it faintly remind you of, say, Charlie Chaplin in Shoulder Arms? Or Pearl White being saved from the oncoming express? It does look rather as though there's a power cut, except that they didn't have them in those days. That was before the days of sintering, but not too bad for 33 years ago.
Farewell, Irthlingborough. Here's looking at you.